It's Medicare Monday on Community Connection, and I'm joined by our Medicare expert, Mike Hitcho, CEO of Hitcho Insurance Agency. Mike, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Liz. I appreciate it.
Now, for our viewers out there, if you want more Mike Hitcho, if these community connection segments aren't enough, we are going to get a double shot of you tonight, aren't we?
That's correct. At 7:30, I will be on Business Matters.
That's great. All right. And you'll have a little more time than you do now.
A little bit.
All right. So people are still shopping for their insurance plans, and
hopefully they've called us by now.
Well, yes. There's just a handful that haven't. Those are who we're talking to right now. But there are so many insurance carriers that you work with.
It's so confusing, isn't it? It's so very confusing.
Right.
And I want viewers to know that we're authorized to offer all of the insurance plans, even Jefferson Health, who's new to our area. All right, there's not one carrier that we're not looking at doing business with. Now, how we go about this process, how we shop for viewers, is by getting to understand what drugs a viewer takes, what doctors they see, doing the research, understanding what insurance they might already have. If they have the best plan already, we'll let them know that.
Right.
If not, we will want to make a suggestion, either in person at our office or over the phone. It's okay. We're licensed in multiple states: Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Tennessee, Florida, North Carolina, even Oregon. What we have an understanding is of all the different laws that govern Medicare, what you could do, when you could do it. There's so many unique situations and circumstances that people find themselves in, and they don't really know that there's somebody out there that could advocate for them and understands their situation. We've seen so much over 20 years of being in business here in the Valley. A lot of circumstances for folks.
And it seems like something that you would want to talk to an expert about. You feel like, oh, I can go online, I can do this myself, but it's so complicated and confusing. There's so much out there, like you said. You really break it down.
Yes, and it's terrible to see people that even doctors are recommending plans, neighbors, friends, but it gets people into such a bad position because those individuals are not state licensed.
Right.
They're not licensed with all the carriers. Same thing if you're dealing with somebody who's just selling for one insurance company. What if another company's better for your needs? Right. You wouldn't know.
Right.
Okay, that's where we break it down. We explain everything. We educate. Our main concern is education about the plan. Okay, and then best thing is they're not paying for our services. We're compensated for our time from the insurance company, so that it's not coming out of your pocket. You're not paying more for a plan because you have our services. We're literally an extra layer of support and service that you're picking up at no cost.
Exactly. So call Hitcho Insurance Agency.
Yes.
Mike, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.